How many equal groups of 2 can you make? Question 2. There are groups of 5 pencils. So have a look at the picture. How many groups of 5 pencils can we make? Next part of the question, if you had 25 pencils, how many equal groups of 5 pencils could you make? So, what we can do, you can take 25 counters in your home and put them into groups of 5. These pencils are less than 25, so we can't use the picture for these ones. So I want you to take 25 counters and put them into equal groups of 5. How many equal groups can we make? Question 3. So I have some light bulbs here, like in our IPC topic, seeing the light. There are groups of 5 light bulbs. How many groups of 5 light bulbs are there on your video? Next part of the question, if you had 45 light bulbs, how many equal groups of 5 light bulbs could you make? So in your home, I want you to take 45 counters, put them into equal groups of 5 and see how many groups you can make. Question 4. There are groups of 10 apples. So have a look. How many groups of 10 can you make? The next part of the question, if you had 50 apples, how many equal groups of 10 apples could you make? So if you have 50 counters, how many groups of 10 can you make? Question 5. There are groups of 10 marbles. So have a look at the marbles. If they're in groups of 10, how many groups will I have? The next part of the question, if you had 80 marbles, how many equal groups of 10 marbles could you make? Now, it's going to be very difficult to get 80 counters or 80 things in your home. So I'm going to teach you a little trick. If we had 80 marbles and we are putting them in groups of 10, what we can do is we can use our skip counting by 10 and we count how many numbers we say until we get to 80. So we're going to use our skip counting by 10 and we're going to stop when we get to 80. So I want everyone to put their fingers up. We're going to use our skip counting and stop when we get to 80. Are you ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Okay, how many fingers did I use? I used 8 fingers. So how many equal groups of 10 marbles could I make? Very good, 8. So that's a little trick. We'll talk more about that later on in the week. Okay, question 6. There are 16 pairs. We need to put 2 pairs in each basket. How many baskets will we need? So let's have a look. First, we need to see how many pairs there are altogether. It tells us that in our question. How many pairs are there? Very good. There are 16 pairs. There are pairs in each basket. How many pairs do we need to put in each basket? That's in the question as well. You're right. We need to put 2 pairs in each basket. How many baskets will we need? Well, here you need to take your 16 counters. You need to put them into groups of 2 and tell me how many equal groups you have. How many baskets will we need? Question 7. Lollies come in packs of 15. We need to put 5 lollies in each jar. How many jars will we need? So let's have a look. There are lollies altogether. That's in our question. We have how many lollies altogether? Very good, 15. There are lollies in each jar. How many lollies in each jar? That's in the question as well. Very good, 5. How many jars will we need? If we have 15 lollies or 15 counters, we need to put 5 in each jar. So we're going to put our 15 counters into equal groups of 5. How many jars will we need? How many groups do we have? Okay, our last question for today is question 8. Cupcakes come in packs of 50. Ooh, a big number. Packs of 50. We need to put 10 cupcakes on each plate. How many plates will we need? So we have 50 cupcakes. We have 10 on each plate. How many plates will we need? So you can either use 50 counters and put them into groups of 10, or you can practice with me our skip counting method, where we are going to skip count by 10 and we're going to stop when we get to 50. Are we ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Stop. How many groups will we have? When you're finished, make sure you have checked your work. You can take a picture and upload it onto your Class Dojo portfolio. What I'm also going to do today is on the daily overview, I'm going to put up some challenge questions. Parents, this can be a very tricky topic, so I'm going to put up the challenge questions. I'll show you them here. So we have a picture on one side and a description on the other. So in the picture, we have the total number of counters and we have them put in groups. So in the description, you can talk about how many counters in total, how many groups, and how many in each group. That's the order. So for example, for question 9 here, the first one, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 counters have been sorted. I don't know what happened there. 6 counters have been sorted into 3 equal groups of 2, because there's 2 in each group. Now you don't need to do this, this is just extra work. So there's one challenge question here and the next challenge question here, where we have given the description and see if the child can draw the picture. Now it's completely optional, just if you would like some more resources for this topic. But thank you very much everyone, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.